after Islamabad police violently cracked down on Baloch protesters during a rally against enforced disappearances and extrajudicial killings in their province. Several continue to in fact remain in custody, and despite the federal government claiming to release 90% of the demonstrators, including all women and children, the protesters were adamant they would not budge unless all of them, including the ones booked in FIRs, were released. Meanwhile, outside the police station, 2 buses crammed with Baloch women were in fact parked and guarded by around 100 police officials. Meanwhile, caretaker ministers Fawad Hassan, Fawad Murtaza, Solanki and Jamal Nasir have stated that all women and children have been released except for the men who could not be identified by the cops. Meanwhile, one of the ministers has also stated that following the late night crackdown, the caretaker Prime Minister had formed a committee to negotiate with the protesters. Meanwhile, joining us on the broadcast this morning is Colonel J.S. Sodhi, who is a defense expert. Good morning, sir, and thank you for joining us on NewsX. We've been tracking these stunning developments where wide-scale protests have taken place in Pakistan. People from the Baloch province, of course, coming out, showing their displeasure on the streets of Pakistan. What do you make of these latest developments? They have stated that everyone who has been taken into custody by the Pakistan police must be released at this point.
Jahan, it's a copy on a news channel. On 14th August 1947, when Pakistan was created as a new nation by the Britishers out of India, that time Balochistan, which is located on the southwestern part of Pakistan, refused to join Pakistan. However, against the wishes of its people, it was forced to accede to Pakistan on 27 March 1948, and ever since then, there has been a lot of resistiveness in the Balochi people of being integrated into Pakistan forcefully. And now this long march, which has started in Balochistan on the 6th of December, and its final destination is Islamabad Press Club. This long march has been gaining a lot of momentum and is becoming very popular. And this is what the Pakistani government and the Pakistani army are fearful of. And that is why they have launched this crackdown. The aim of this long march is to ensure that all the Balochis who have been arrested are released. However, the Pakistani government is doing its atrocities once again and is killing and maiming the Balochi people who are part of this long march. So until unless the Pakistani government does not respect the wishes of the Balochi people and does not grant them independence, the Balochis will always continue to rise against Pakistan, because Pakistan has not only tortured the Balochis, but it has also not given them the due that despite being the biggest province of Pakistan, and the development is very less compared to the other provinces of Pakistan like Punjab and Sindh.
Indeed, sir. And speaking about the atrocities of the Pakistani army, specifically against people in Balochistan, you know, there were mass graves that were found back in 2016. Now, of course, last year in October 2022, about 500 bodies were found. They were piled up on a Multan hospital roof. So, of course, these shocking crimes have existed. Pakistan has attempted to shove it under the rug. Meanwhile, who will hold Pakistan accountable for all of this?
Pia, you are absolutely right. Pakistani army has to history of people, be it Bangladesh, when it was part of Pakistan called East Pakistan, where they have massacred hundreds and thousands of people, and the same thing they have done in Balochistan, and that is the reason that the Balochis are totally up in arms against the Pakistani government and the Pakistani army, because the Pakistani government and the Pakistani army has never respected the wishes of the Balochi people. It has never given them their due, because a majority of the Pakistani army comes from their province of Punjab, and they have this superiority feeling, and that is why they disregard and disrespect the others. And you're right, the international community has to stand up as one force and exert pressure on Pakistan and throw Pakistan from all international forums till it stops its atrocities on the Balochis, because this is no way to treat citizens of your own country.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.